Oh, yay. Are you guys excited? I sure was excited by this shitty performance. I was just elated, and I'm like, oh great, I get to talk about this joyous game where we had, what was it? Not one, not two, not three, four fucking turnovers. And at the beginning of the game, they said, Antonio Pierce says, we gotta get the turnovers. We gotta fix turnovers. That's the most important problem. And what do these fucking dipshits do? Let's have the most turnovers in the whole fucking season in this game. That's a bright idea. This game, and people are like, Apache, why are you so mad? We only lost by 5. That's not a reflective of the entire game, okay? We're getting our asses handed to us for 3 damn quarters. And the only reason the score is that close was because the defense was busting their ass, going forward and backward, trying to keep us in this game. But the offense would shit the bed every time chance they got. All they could do was kick fucking field goals. They couldn't get touchdowns. They couldn't do shit. It was awful. It was awful. I groaned every time the damn offense took, and this is not even normal for me. This usually it's the reverse. This time when I was watching this game, I groaned when the offense was taking the stand. I'm like, oh god, here we go. How are they going to screw it up this time? Is it going to be a penalty? Is it going to be a fumble? Is it going to be some kind of ridiculous, you know, Madden style fumble where just it bounces off of someone and magically ends up in their hands, which is what happened. Like how are they gonna fuck it up this time? That's my question. I'm not like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. That's all I'm thinking as soon as the offense takes the field. How are they gonna screw this up this time? That's all I can think about. Oh, let's get into it. Let's get into it because oh god. And like I said, I wasn't expecting to win. Okay, and I know the Rams have a good defense and stuff, but this performance was shitty. This is just awful. So in the first quarter, this game starts out great by Aiden O'Connell breaking his thumb. And what I don't get is they called a penalty for intentional grounding, I guess, because no one was in the area. But it's almost like, what the hell was he supposed to do? His hand was being hit. So I don't know how he got penalized for that, but whatever. So we start off on that great note that Aiden O'Connell is injured. And now Booger Minshew, aka Captain Fuck Up, he's like, he literally did a Dumb and Dumber moment. He said, so you're telling me there's a chance? You're telling me there's a chance I could play again? And he got to start again. So I was like, oh, goody. Not like he's the most horrible quarterback we had. He's not. But he literally will almost guarantee he will throw an interception every game. He will throw it behind somebody or he'll do some dumb shit. Guaranteed. So I was like, oh, good. This is a great start. And then second quarter, Raiders kick a field goal. And guess what happened, folks? Booger Minshew throws an interception, which leads to a Rams touchdown. Third quarter, guess what happens again? Another interception, guys! And it happened from being bounced. I don't remember what receiver. It bounced off their hands, and then the Rams defender caught it, which led to another Rams touchdown. Raiders respond by just kicking a field goal. And then this is the only highlight of the well, not one of the highlights, but Splain tips the ball, and then Hobbs gets it and gets an interception for it, and gets a good number of yards. And we're pretty much almost near their red zone. Do the Raiders get a touchdown? No, we just kick a field goal. Yeah, we just kick a field goal. No big deal. You're only behind by 2 fucking scores. But yeah, just kick a field goal. Sorry, but might be like a little disorganized because I'm just so over this, honestly. So fourth quarter, Raiders kick a field goal. The Rams miss a field goal after. No. They didn't get a touchdown. The Rams missed their field. No, didn't they get a? I thought they got a field goal at another point in the game. I don't know. The Rams missed a field goal, and then the Raiders. Okay, so we're near their goal line, right? It's like fourth and something. We're gonna go for it, like 4th and 1, 4th and 2, and then guess what happens? One of the offensive linemen does false start, and then draws us back 5 years or 5 yards, and then the Raiders kick a field goal. So now we're only behind by 5. The Raiders have a minute 45, minute 50-ish left on the clock. We could go down there, score a touchdown, and potentially win this game. And I'm like, oh God, is it really in our offense's hands to try to win this game? I don't believe in them, and I was right. So first quarter, or first down, throw, no catch. Second down, throw, no catch. Third down, throw, and What do you think happened? Was it did they get the yards? No, no. Did they drop it? No, no. It was another interception. And that was the entire game. And the fate was our fate was sealed as soon as we got that as soon as the Rams got that interception, and we were done. Now people be like, "Oh, Pat, you can't just blame Gardner Minshew." I'm not just blaming Gardner Minshew, but he's a key component of it. But the number one culprits here is this offensive line. At this point, I'm willing to gut this entire offensive line. Fuck it, even Colton Miller, you could leave too. Like this offseason, we need to gut it and get some new people or something. Because this is ridiculous. Now I understand the Rams defensive line was good. They had good pressure. They overpowered our offensive line. I understand that. But if your quarterback doesn't even have 2 seconds to fucking throw, that's a damn problem. Not to mention, above average quarterback can do that. Then you have a below average like Minshew, and that's a recipe for disaster. So this offensive line, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do about it. I mean, I think that's the biggest problem right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the play calling is stupid sometimes. The decision making is stupid when you're behind by 2 fucking scores. You kick a field goal instead of just going for the touchdown. But whatever. We have no. I mean, we have some wide receiver, but even Jacoby Myers is gone. So it's like, oh yeah, so Devontae Adams goes to the Jets, and we have no one to really replace him. And then I got scared because I was hearing that Max Crosby. I don't think he would leave, but at this point, I wouldn't blame him. Sounds awful because I do not want him to go. At this point, I don't blame him, man. This is like a flaming circus that's burning down. I don't blame him. Even Devontae Adams, like he kind of like could be a little bit of a diva. He could be a little bit petty at times. But I don't blame him. It's just like if you don't want to be here, then go. You know? No one's keeping you here. What I think is ironic is like you literally the Jets really aren't that much better than us. So it's like, okay, I guess you just want to reunite with Aaron Rodgers, which is like, what? Well, why did you leave him in the first place? You might as well just stayed in Green Bay. But this game was awful, man. This game. Oh, it's pissed me off. Oh my god! Oh my god! I just looked at something. We won the time of possession and we still fucking lost. Man. I'm just sick of this, man. I'm just fucking tired of this. And I know people are gonna say, oh, you had high expectations. I didn't have high expectations. I just want to see some decent football. I'm tired of seeing this just sloppy shit all the time, man. And nothing's being done to fix it. It's just literally the same shit week in and week out. The offensive line is crappy. Minshew will throw tons of interceptions. I don't even know if O'Connell would have done that much better, but oh man, I'm just over it. Seriously. What positives, if any, were in this game? Brock Bowers, he was really the only thing that was getting the offense moving. Honestly, I mean Trey Tucker had a few good things there every now and then, but mainly it was Brock Bowers. The defense, obviously, because the defense basically saved our ass. This would have been like 39-0 or 39-3 if it wasn't for the defense. And especially getting us closer in field position and stuff to be able to score, or not even to score, but to even kick some more field goals like we did. We didn't get a single touchdown this game. Those are the only positives I see at all, if any. I think the main problem is this offensive line. Could be play calling too, and obviously doesn't help that we don't have shit at quarterback to be able to throw, which isn't amazing either. But yeah, right now this freaking offensive line. Like I said, at this point, I just want to gut the entire line. Seriously, even like Colton Miller, he's been here for years. He could go. Honestly, at this point, you can't even. Ugh. And this doesn't give me bright hopes because next week we face the Chiefs. Oh, great! And I guarantee you they're gonna. I don't even know if it might be in L.A. or in Las Vegas. I think it's in Las Vegas. Maybe it should be in Las Vegas, but it doesn't give me high hopes for that game. Now watch, that's the game that will magically win. Watch, but I mean, if we beat them, fine. I'm happy with that. At this point they're undefeated, and I would love to beat them and to spoil that for them. But at this rate, I don't even know if that's going to happen. We can't even play 4 quarters of football. We can't even be consistent on offensive line. So at this point, I don't think we're going to do that. I think I'm going to say we're going to lose by 7, or no, scratch that. We're going to lose by 14. No, no, no. Okay, okay. I got to give our defense more credit. We're going to lose by touchdown. That's what I think. I hope they prove my prediction wrong, but at this point, I highly doubt it. This piss poor performance that they've been doing these last few weeks, these last 3 or 4 weeks, well, 3 weeks, I don't see it happening. Oh, and then another thing, I guess I'll give my thoughts on on Tom Brady being a minority owner. I mean, he really doesn't have too much power, to be honest, but I'm hoping that he can provide some knowledge to some of the people in management, people like Mark Davis and some of these other people, to help give his insight, because that may help so Mark Davis doesn't make stupid decisions like signing John Gruden on for 10 years for $100 million. At this point, we're still paying John Gruden, I believe. Or signing Josh McDaniels. Like right now, we're paying 2 coaches who aren't even coaching here. So maybe he could help in that regard. But who knows if it'll even be good? Because like just because they're a good player doesn't guarantee that they'll be good from an organizational standpoint. Like there's been many examples of this. Like even like Michael Jordan and the Hornets. Like because he owned the Hornets, everyone thought, oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's like, yeah, but not really. I mean, they were backed by some of his money, but it's like they haven't won anything. Or even like John Elway in the Broncos. Like he really John Elway is a manager for the Broncos. He set the I mean he did everyone kind of a favor. He literally set the Broncos back at least a decade by his poor decision making and stuff, and just thinking that he knew better. So I don't know how Tom Brady will be in that regard, but I do believe that he could provide some football knowledge that we desperately need in managerial and operations and all that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. I didn't enjoy watching this game. I don't enjoy talking about this game. I just want to put this game behind me and move on. So anyway, God, it's so tough being a fan. It's so tough. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some like obviously I'd rather have this than like nothing, but like sometimes I'm just like, man, I literally just could have done something else, but oh man. Well, I guess it makes the good moments worth it, but man, this is I'm just tired of this, man. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time.